What's going on, sports fans? Welcome to this episode of BG Pick'ems presented by KFR Sportscast. Today, we are going to be getting into the Week 10 NFL picks. And now we are midway through the season. If you didn't see it a couple days ago, we dropped kind of a spontaneous playoff picture update since we're halfway through the season. Let's go ahead and get into some of these picks. So the first game that we got up is Thursday night, and that is going to be the Bengals going into Baltimore to play the Ravens. Very close game between these two the last time. 41-38 victory with the from Baltimore. Now I am going to go ahead. Both of these teams need this. Currently Pittsburgh is ahead in that division, so go ahead and give me the Baltimore Ravens to win this game. I think they keep rolling. Derrick Henry's got 1,000 rushing yards, and we just got past week 9. Week 9, he's at 1,000 yards. All right, next game up, we have Sunday kicking off in Germany at 9:30 a.m. Eastern with the Giants and the Panthers. What a game to give Germany. Hopefully, there's a lot of beer on tap. I mean, but you know what? Internationally, I feel like, this game might play out a little bit better because the international fan base doesn't understand the pain of what it's like to watch these two teams play. Big Sexy wants the Giants to tank. I want the Panthers to lose. Give me the Giants. Sorry, Big Sexy. Next game up we have is the Patriots going into Chicago to play the Bears. A couple of first-year quarterbacks. Drake May going up against Caleb Williams. Drake May played well in Tennessee last week. He had that arid interception at the very end of the game. Unfortunate. I think since Caleb Williams has a little bit more time underneath his belt, he's getting to know the NFL system at least. May not be playing his best in the NFL system, but he's getting to know it. That gives the Bears the edge. Go ahead and give me Chicago. All right, next up we have is the Buffalo Bills going into Indianapolis to play the Colts. The Colts benching Anthony Richardson for the foreseeable future and going with Joe Flacco. Buffalo looks great. They've been playing really well, both sides of the ball. They let Miami play a little too close last week. Thank goodness for Tyler Bass kicking a franchise historic 61-yard field goal to win that game. Go ahead and give me Buffalo in this game. Next up, we got the Minnesota Vikings and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Yeah, Jacksonville is just bad. Why Trevor Lawrence got paid all that money, I couldn't tell you why. I'm sure Jacksonville is feeling the same way. Go ahead and give me Minnesota. They are the better team. If you watch that playoff picture, right, the NFC North is pretty well diverse in teams making the playoffs. Next up we got the Denver Broncos going into Kansas City to play the Kansas City Chiefs. I agree with the heel. When you look at undefeated teams, Kansas City doesn't do it for me. Yes, I predicted us to lose last week, but I only predicted us to lose not because I didn't think we couldn't beat them. We were missing pieces and we still made that game very competitive. Now you want to look at like an undefeated team like the 07 Patriots. Same situation, you put the 07 Patriots, we get blown out. This 2024 Bucs team, if you were to take the 2024 Bucs team against the 07 Patriots, we get blown out. I digress. The Chiefs will find some way to win this, whether they get help or not. Keep your head up, Denver fans. You got good things in the future. All right, next up we got the Falcons going into New Orleans to play the Saints. The Saints get rid of Dennis Allen as their head coach. They lost to the Panthers last week. Falcons beat the Cowboys. Yeah, this should be an easy win for the Falcons to take them down. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure how it's going to go, but it should be fairly easy. But give me the Falcons to win this game. They're just going to keep rolling. Next up, we have the San Francisco 49ers coming into Tampa Bay to play the Bucs. Christian McCaffrey, rumored to be back. He's back off injured reserve. This is the first game that he'd be available to play, and I am not excited about that. Not one bit. Tampa needs this game desperately, again, if they want any chance at making the postseason, because we have to win out the rest of the season. But for some reason, my gut is telling me that we're going to end up losing this game because San Francisco is going to take advantage of just the defense that is non-existent for us. Next up, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers going into Washington to play the Commanders. This is a game that is interesting. You have a really good defense in Pittsburgh, and you have a really high-powered offense getting put together in Washington. Washington's defense just got a little bit better with Marshawn Lattimore. This is a tough game to pick because, these are two teams, Pittsburgh has been winning with Justin Fields and with Russell Wilson, and Jaden Daniels has just been on a tear. Jaden Daniels is this year's CJ Stroud, even though CJ Stroud is still doing really well. Give me Washington to edge out Pittsburgh in this game. We got the Titans going out to LA to play the Chargers. Titans don't have a shot in the dark anymore. I mean, they're just playing football just because they have to. At this point, I don't think there's going to be much more said for the Titans this season. Give me the Chargers to win this game. All right, next up we have the Jets going into Arizona to play the Cardinals. This is also could be a very sneaky good game. Arizona's kind of been on the rise. It looks like they're at a turning point, playing a little bit better, right? They're ahead in the division. Jets had a really good win against Houston last week. Arizona had a really good win, a very dominant win against Chicago last week. If the Jets play, I think Big Sexy and the Heel have both said this, if the Jets play the way that they did on Thursday, they win this game. But I'm going to pick Arizona to win this game. The Philadelphia Eagles going into Dallas to play the Cowboys. Normally, this is a game that you get circled on your calendar. This is a big rivalry between these two. Not this time. Dak's going to be out. He's been officially placed on IR, so it's going to be Trey Lance quarterbacking. Maybe Trey Lance makes it a little bit better, but I don't see it. Give me Philadelphia to win this game. All right, next up we have the game of the week. We have the Detroit Lions going into Houston to play the Houston Texans. This is going to be a very exciting game. Houston has been playing well this season. They've got, I think, 3 losses. The Lions have the 1 loss. I want the Lions to keep rolling. I really do, but I feel like this could be an upset. And if this is an upset, it's going to be a big upset. Give me the Lions here by 1. And closing out the Week 10 window is going to be on Monday night. The Miami Dolphins going into LA to play the Rams. I don't think Miami has much juice left in the tank to win games. I mean, they came close last week against Buffalo. The Rams are on the up and up after getting Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua back. The Rams are going to win this game. I'm sorry, Fins fans, but the Rams are going to win this game. All right, with that being said, guys, this has been my episode of BG Pick'em. Thank you for tuning in. We really appreciate all the views and the viewership that we're getting from you guys as we post these videos. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and follow us, and turn your notifications on so you know when all these episodes come out. You can follow us at KFR Sportscast on all social media. So until next time, I'm BG. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.